Hello and welcome, this is Ruth, and today I have another video for Tonic Studios, and this is a brand new stamp club, and this one is called ROARsome Dinosaurs. So we'll just have a quick look at it. There's not an awful lot to be said because it's actually very straightforward and very enjoyable and a very fun little set. So we'll have a quick look and then I'll come back in a moment or two and show you some cards to make with it. These are the stamps and these are the dies, and I see that they're not all sort of fully coordinating, but you can certainly use them all together. So there are some dies that will cut out these little dinosaur stamps, and then we have others as well that like this little scene, and actually some of these could be used for other scenes as well that don't necessarily have to have anything at all to do with dinosaurs. And then there are some little fun sentiments there as well. You rock, happy birthday, you old fossil, our friendship will last through the ages, and I love the bones of you. Well, those would suit quite a lot of people. And then we have this big roar as well here. Little trees and little skull, and I'm not too sure what this is, but I'm sure I'll soon find out. So I think I'll just go ahead and get some card gathered up, and I'll be right back and we'll make something. In the meantime, while I'm going to have a look for some card and things, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be able to keep up to date with all of these as they come along. And if you do enjoy the video, at the end give me a little thumbs up, and what I really love is if everyone would leave me a little comment and let me know what you think about the videos, what you would like me to do next, what kind of things you enjoy and stuff like that. I'll be right back. My first card is going to be an A6, and I have stamped out these two little dinosaurs, and I'm only going to use the one, but when I had my stamping platform out, and I just put the two in together. So I've got some Persian lime here and some pea pod, and these are two alcohol markers, two Nuvo ones, and I've also got lemon drops and bright sunflower, and I'm going to use those on here. I might actually even use a little bit of delicate rose on the little face, so I'm going to colour this one in first. So now I've got the card blank here, and then I've taken these two corner dies and I've cut them out in this beautiful flourishing green satin card, two each, and I'm going to put these ones down at the bottom and these ones up at the top. And then I've taken the large oval shape and I've cut that out in glitter card, and I'm going to put that in the centre with the little dinosaur, but I don't want it to stay white, so I'm going to colour that with my alcohol markers as well. I've cut out the oval in this beautiful sugar crystal glitter card, and I want to add a little bit of colour to that, but not over the whole area, so I'm just going to take the chisel end of this skylight blue alcohol marker and put some sort of streaks in there and give it a little bit of a background colour. And then I'm going to add my little dinosaur onto here and glue these corners on. There's the little dinosaur all coloured and the background with the little bit of blue on it, and I've popped the dinosaur on 3D foam pads to give a little bit of dimension, and I've also added 3D foam pads to the background as well, and that will just add a little bit of extra height. Now when I put that on, I want to be able to slip some little rocks and things in behind it, so I have a little bit of room to do that. And while I take these off and put this onto the card, then I am going to colour some of those rocks in. I've already die cut them, as you can probably see. There's the dies there, and there are all my little die cuts, and I'm going to pop that on there. And then I've just taken a bit of a selection. I didn't even look to see what colours they were. I just grabbed some markers here, and I'm going to add some colouring just to these rocks, and then I'll pop them in here. I die cut the rocks first of all from Misty Grey card, and then I'm just going to add something like this onto them. Coloured these in now, and then I've taken pieces off them that I don't need, and I'm going to pop those in behind, because that's why that's up in 3D foam pads at the front there, so that I could pop those in behind. These are the two little pieces that came out of here, and I'm just going to add some glue with the precision nozzle there and pop them in behind. And I like doing that because it means you're not wasting anything, and that kind of looks nice too, because a little bit of foliage always looks nice against rocks. They're not so bare looking then. I've stamped the I love you on there. Actually, that was a longer stamp, and it said means I love you, and I chopped the means part off. There it is. Naughty girl. And I stamped the I love you, and then I backed it onto the flourishing green satin card like this one, and I've put two 3D foam pads just at that one end, and I'm going to put a bit of glue here, not too much, and pop that on there. And that's a cute little card. I like the colours that I used on this little dinosaur, so I'm going to use exactly the same ones on here and make him nice and happy too, with a little smiley face. There he is, the happy little chappy. And then I've taken some Arctic Blue speciality paper, and I'll write the name of all of this down below in the description. I've backed that onto some Flourishing Green again, and the Flourishing Green card is 10 3/4 centimetres by 15 1/4, so the other one then would be 10 1/4 by 14 3/4. And I just wanted to show you this, that although I've got the speciality paper over the top and you can't actually see the flourishing green too much from the top side, I always think it's better to put tape on this, because sometimes glue just makes that card buckle a little bit, and this looks a little bit better, I think. So I'm going to add that panel on there, and then I've gone ahead with some of these other dies, and I've got lots of things cut out. So I've taken the oval again, and I've cut that out in plain Arctic blue this time, and I have taken the oval and this one together and I've cut them out in the flourishing green, and I'm going to glue that up on top. And I would like to add that on 3D foam pads, and I'm going to put this little guy on top of the volcano there. And again, I have got some of these die cuts, and I've actually used the same one each time now with the leaf on it, but I have cut 2 in glitter card and 2 in plain green card, and I'm going to put these around on the top. And just to make sure that these clouds stand out, I have actually taken this die again, and I've cut it out with the sugar crystal glitter card, and I have nipped off the clouds, and I'm going to glue them on there, and I'm going to do the same here. So I just want to follow that little line around there, and I'll glue that on there. And that white actually just gives that all the lift that that needs, and I'll be popping these. I was actually going to put these closer down to into the card, but I think actually now when I look at it, it's actually nicer on like this. Then I have die cut the large roar that I showed you earlier, and I've cut it out in the green and then the white sugar crystal glitter card, and I'm going to add that on up here. I don't think roar is not the kind of word that you want to go straight. You sort of want that at a jaunty angle somewhere on the card. And once I get all this glued up together, then I'll come back and put that on. So with the roar there and the 2 colours on it, I've also put some 3D foam pads just on this one letter there, and I've decided it's going to go there. So I'm going to add some glue on here and the 3D foam pads in a similar way that I did for the last card, and there we are going to have roar just like that, and that will stay up then at the same level as this because I've got the foam pads in here too, and I just need to hold that for a second or two. And that's quite a colourful looking card, and a very fun little card as well. There you are, that's the 2 of them, and as you can see I really like these and I wanted to put them onto both of my cards. I was thinking as I was doing that you could actually stamp out all of those little dinosaurs and all the bits and pieces all in one go, and maybe if you were having a party or whatever, the kids could come along and they could actually just colour those in. Then you could die cut them and make them for just whatever, have them as little decorations for them as well. Send them home in their party bags or whatever. But there you are. I love you and roar, and I think they're so cute. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. All my affiliate links to these products will be down below in the description of the video. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that and hit the notification bell. And if you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you liked it, if you like these colours, or would you have gone for something more sort of well, sort of browns and greys and greens, which I know some folk add with this sort of dinosaur kind of thing. But So in my mind, dinosaurs are just this cute cartoon character kind of thing, no more than that. So these are the cards that I thought would be cute with those as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy crafting. Bye bye.